evening. Welcome to the campus of Breathitt High School. Tonight's volleyball action between the Breathitt High School Bobcats and the Lee County Bobcats. This is the second round of the 2024 All-A tournament. Breathitt County advanced after a canceled game with Buckhorn, and Lee County had a bye for the first round. So here we are in the second round as the Bobcats face the Bobcats for a chance to move on in the 2024 All-A tournament. This is coming to you live from the PE gym at Breathitt High School, the home of the Bobcats. BSN is glad to have you with us this evening, and hopefully we see a great game between two teams that are pretty equally matched. Lee County comes into the game at 6-3 on the season, and Breathitt comes in at 7-3 on the season. So we expect some good volleyball here tonight, and we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors who helped make this possible, who helped put this on the air and make it available so that people around our region can watch volleyball games. So we want to start off as girls are preparing. Lee County's now warming up. We'll start off with a few messages from our sponsors, and we'll be right back with a little more information as we get ready for Breathitt versus Lee County here in the second round of the All-A tournament.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts. And stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Batable. Be sure and shop in the store or online at rosebros.com.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering two ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Welcome back to Breathitt High School PE Gym as we are almost ready to get started here at Breathitt and Lee County. We're off in the second round of the All-A tournament. Looking at two teams that are very different. They have certainly different styles. Breathitt, a very young team with one senior, plays a little more aggressive. That sometimes leads to mistakes. That's just the nature of that style of play. But Lee County is a very different team. They have three seniors that are currently leading this team. Trinity Price, Emily Warner, and Presley Cundit, of course, coming in. So Lee County plays a very clean, straightforward game. And they're tough. They're tough. I watched several of their matches today, and they're a very tough team. So we look for a great, great matchup here tonight as these two teams face off for the opportunity to move on in the All-A. So we are in the middle of warm-ups with about 1 minute left as they prepare to get this match started. We will go to a commercial if they're going to have the national anthem, which I suspect they will here in just a moment. But we look for some great volleyball. Should be also a record-setting night for several of the girls on the Breathitt High School team. Audrey Hamilton is looking at possibly this evening breaking the long-standing record of Emily Watts, who had 1,608 kills for her career at Breathitt High School. Wow. Emily is 6 kills away from that. So 6 sets away from that. Okay. She will break Emily's record. And then, of course, Brielle Halsey is just 4 kills away from 500. So we expect some history breaking some records here tonight, setting some new historic marks for the Breathitt High School volleyball program. So we are prepared for the national anthem, so we'll be back in just a moment and get on with the game.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
And welcome back to Breathitt High School. We are through the national anthem, and we're about ready to kick off the game here. The Breathitt High School Bobcats are lined up, and the Lee County Bobcats are lined up. Lee County's coached by Heather Price. They are out of the 56th district. Also, the assistant, a lot of people will know their assistant, Neil Mullins, who was at Jackson City for a while, Owsley County. You'll know a lot of folks around here know Neil really well. Breathitt, of course, is coached by James Strong. He has a couple of assistants that are helping him this year, and they're rolling on. Right now, the R1 referee, Paul Olinger, is talking to the two line judges. Of course, in high school, they have volunteer line judges, have to be 18 years of age and willing to get yelled at a lot, I guess. So that's one of the qualifications for line judges, because you're never right. If it's the team, if you're calling against the team that someone's cheering for, you're always wrong.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. You can never be right as a ref.
So we look forward to a game here as the conference is over and the two referees are headed to their corner. The line judges are headed to their corner, and we are.
Now, after the end of each set, they do have to switch, correct?
They do. In years past, they've always been the same, but now we, according to KHSAA and NFHS, you switch corners. That makes it a little more equal. In the old days, way back before COVID, we used to switch sides of the court. So the teams would switch sides.
Okay.
So that if there was a sun advantage or a basketball or something, goal in the way, there was an equal opportunity for both sides. We stopped all of that because of COVID. So as the teams greet each other at the net, we're about ready to kick it off here.
All right, Steve, tell us about some players to watch out for tonight.
Yeah, you've got a couple. Certainly on Breathitt, you're going to be looking for that combination of Audrey Hamilton, their phenomenal setter, record-breaking setter, of course, we can say. Brio Halsey, of course, is going to be active. Destiny Hensley is going to be active. Also, Charlie Stacy at the net. You've got some great defensive players. You've got a lot of young players for Breathitt. On the Lee County side, you've got several experienced players. Certainly, you've got a senior number 3 there, Trinity Price, who will start us off serving here in just a minute. You'll keep an eye on her. Also, number 5, Natalie Price, who is a sophomore, and their team leader with kills, with really their team leader on the floor coming into this match with 78 kills is number 13, Presley Cundiff. So keep a close eye on them. We'll see how this game goes. When you're evenly matched, the little small things make a difference, and we'll see how we go. And there's the whistle. And Trinity Price puts the ball into play. Set by Hamilton. And Stacy off the block down for a kill. Charlie Stacy really improved.
Oh, yeah.
She came over from basketball and was very quick to pick up volleyball, and I think she loves volleyball. You can see that she's naturally progressing. She's coming along.
I think this is my 3rd year of following volleyball, and I can see a major difference in player growth and development after each season is over.
That's right. As you get older, we say all the time, they don't really figure it completely out till they're about juniors. Hamilton serves Breathitt's first serve into the net. 1-1. Good short serve, and that's going to be 4 hits. Alicia Gross dropped that little serve right in there, looking for that open spot. She cleared the net, dropped it right in with a little top spin. She's back again for her second serve. And the set, and Chloe Hayes puts that one down, and for a kill. Ties that one up. It's always fun to see these girls. They have their little routines that they do before they serve. Some spin the ball, some bounce the ball, some do different things, and we always talk that you should have a magic word as Pelfrey is back to serve. We always taught that you said that magic word as you hit the ball.
I've not heard that one before, but I definitely had a routine on the free throw line.
And that's another kill by Hayes. You know, the same way with basketball. How many dribbles? Do you bend over?
Yeah.
Do you spin the ball?
Spin it. Absolutely.
And Lexi Pelfrey coming in to the season, one of the leading servers for the Breathitt High School Bobcats. She gets the call from the bench and puts the ball in. And that's going to be an ace. A little too much for Lisa Gross to handle back there in the back row. Ball was probably going to be out, but it still counts as a point. Pelfrey back to serve again. That ball dug by Price. Set by Hamilton. Charlie Stacy with the throw. And Cundiff out of the middle. You're going to see a lot of that. Cundiff loves to play that middle ball. She has the ability to put that ball down. Alyssa Rice back. Good serve. Good dig there. And Halsey up. And it's going to be a net call on number 8. That's Willow Tipton from Lee County. Charlie Stacy back. She's starting to get a little more confidence in her serve. She was scared to death to serve when she first started playing, but now you're seeing a little more confidence. As she puts that ball a little too much on that ball as it sails out of bounds. Presley Cundiff back to serve for Lee County. Served into the middle. Set by Hamilton and outside to Hayes, and she rolls that one over and can't handle it. Can't quite handle it. Point for Breathitt. Braylon back checks in for Chloe Hayes. She'll go back to serve. Breathitt with a 2-point lead early on in this match. We're in the first set of the second round of the All-A. Ball up by back and a good short serve. Good dig there. Halsey up for the kill, and they handled it up into the rafters and out.
Halsey sure has a cannon on her, don't she?
She does. She does. If she gets a good set, which she gets a lot of them, she can put that ball down. She starts her swing way back, and that gives that a little more force. And a good kiss of the net there by Raylan Back. And that's going to be out. Just outside the line for Breathitt. As Emily Warner goes back, a senior for the Bobcats of Lee County. As she serves the ball in. Dig by Pelfrey, set by Hamilton. And down. I think Hamilton is about 3, maybe 2 away from breaking that record.
And what is the record she's trying to obtain tonight?
1,608 assists. And that's an overpass by Lee County. Hamilton with the set and into the net. A little bit of lateral movement there. Put that ball into the net. So she would break Emily Watts' all-time set record, assist or set record. Back for Lee County, Willow Tipton. Hamilton up, and Destiny Hensley with the ball there.
Now that's a player that has surprised me this year. Destiny Hensley has turned out to be quite the athlete.
Yes, she's had that ability, and like I said in a previous, as we jinx her, talking about her, she grew up a lot over the summer and has focused a lot more on what we're doing, so you'll see her continue to improve as we go on.
She definitely has a cannon on her as well.
Absolutely. Athletically, she is certainly gifted and has that ability. It just takes some time sometimes to grow into that. And Willow Tipton serves in, Halsey. And that's in. And still alive by Breathitt. Good hustle, good hustle. And that's going to be down for a kill by Alyssa Rice, the sophomore.
Well, we are tied at 8 now.
That is a good setter right there that's able to do that. A few years ago, they would have called that a lift or a carry, but the ball handling rules have changed quite a bit for us here.
For the better or for worse, you think?
I'll reserve my
opinion on that.
My opinion. And that's a kill by Hensley. She redeemed herself there as she goes with that cross court. I'm one of those volleyball purists that I still see it because that's the way I coached it for years. It'll take a while to get adjusted to that. A little bit of a loose call there. Megan McIntosh, Breathitt's only senior, back, and that's off the rafters for an ace for Megan McIntosh. Breathitt pulled away now by 2 points. These two teams should be back and forth. They're so evenly matched. As McIntosh serves in, low and hard. This set by Hamilton, and that is off the rafters. Yeah, so close to getting that one back over. As long as that ball falls on your side from the rafters, it's still alive. She was just a little hard on that put over the net, or she would have had that ball in. I think we're about one away. And a back row hit. Hamilton with the set. Charlie Stacy. And that little dump by the setter again. Stacy with a hit. Outside Alicia Groth with a hit on. And Destiny Hensley. Ball back over by Lee. Lee's really, really working hard. Back row and into the net. Got a little bit under that one. Let the ball get behind her just a bit. Lee County still plugging away. 11-9. Trinity Price back to serve for Lee County. She is a senior this year. Good serve, and that's going to be an ace. Raylan goes to the floor to try to get that one, but a little too hard back over the net. Price back to serve again. Nice location on that. And Cundiff into the net. That's Floyd Hayes, checks back in. Audrey Hamilton goes back to serve. Breathitt up by 2. First set. Hamilton floats that one across. Hit across the net by Trinity Price. Hamilton sets. Hensley into the net.
I guess I ought not brag about somebody.
the broadcaster's curse. Yeah. We've seen it in serves. We've seen it in kills. And that's going to be out. Alicia Gross served the ball out. Got a little bit too much of it. It pulled it over to the side there. That's something that's easily done if you bring that arm across the body. Pelfrey back to serve. Nice, flat, hard serve. And Cundiff puts it over. Set by Megan McIntosh, Brio Halsey. And Cundiff out of the middle. She sort of floated that one. Halsey across and in. Nice job there. That was a rough ball to get to, but she got behind it and pushed the ball forward. A lot of times if you'll move those feet, it'll put your body where you need to be. A lot of times girls want to reach out to get the ball rather than move their feet. It's just like basketball. If you're having to shuffle to get in front of somebody, you've probably already messed up.
Already lost it.
Yep. Set by Hamilton outside, and Halsey in for the kill. Breathitt getting a little bit of a run here. Neither one of these teams have been able to pull away, but Breathitt with a little bit of a run here. Up by 4 as Pelfrey back to serve for Breathitt. And into the net. We got to keep it close and competitive so we have a good game here. I'm sure she didn't mean to do that, but
Got to handle the pressure here.
that's right. That's right. Falls out. Gave that point back to Breathitt. They go back up by 4 again. Charlie Stacy's back to serve. Brinsley Neese checks in. She'll work her way across the front row as Stacy serves. And that's going to be out of play. Cundiff tried hard, but she just got a hand on it, just not enough to control that ball and get it back into play. Stacy back for another serve. Floated that one in, libero. And the block by Neese at the net. Block at the net. Takes Breathitt up by 6, 18-12, as they start to get a little bit of separation here. And that floats out. Turned that upper body just a bit. As Presley Cundiff back to serve for Lee County. Big by Pelfrey, set by, and just too far out. Neese worked hard to get there, but just a little too far out of reach there. That was going to be a hard one to get back across. Hamilton with the set. And Cundiff with the set. And blocked down. Raylan back, checking in. Goes back to serve for Breathitt. Breathitt now with that 5-point lead, almost to 20. Raylan back serve in as Cundiff takes that. Now that's going to be over and out. Emily Warner, the senior for Lee County. Back to serve. She leans in and just a hair short. Turned that hand just a little bit much. Destiny Hensley checks in as Halsey's back to serve. Lee's leaving a lot of open space there for her to drop that ball right in between them. And that's going to be long. Leisha Gross, a little bit long on that hit. 21-15 Breathitt. Halsey with the serve and rolled that one down, but they got it up. Cundiff puts the ball over. Set by Hamilton in the middle, and Neese off the block and down for the kill. Halsey serves. Went long with that one. Laid back in, and Cundiff has to just push that over. Halsey with the set outside to Hensley. Cundiff up. Trinity Price. Handled by McIntosh. And a little bit long.
So close, though.
Yeah, that was a little long to let it go. You want to play those close to the line. I always told my girls, if you save one that was out, I don't mind, rather than letting one drop because you didn't play it. Willow Tipton back for Lee County. And Hamilton puts that up, and back's going to play it over. And they've seen that spot. They've obviously seen that spot. We actually have 2 girls on the roster wearing number 5. I think that's Natalie Price. We'll check on that here in just a moment. And Neese. (22-18) Breathitt in the lead as Tipton still back to serve. Willow Tipton sophomore, has a few more years to go here. And that's going to be out. Rolled across the net.
Left a little bit light.
Yeah, that hand sometimes opens up a little bit, and you'll get that little float out the side each time as Megan McIntosh goes back. And a good serve. Good target as we come to set point for set one in this second round of the All-A tournament. Megan McIntosh back to serve for Breathitt's first set point. And she goes right back to Cundiff. And they have no choice but to put it over. Stacy there puts that ball down and over to Price. They're going to call a two-hand ball handling error. And Breathitt takes the first set, 25-18. We'll be back in just a moment as set two begins.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering two ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Welcome back here to Breathitt High School PE Gym. We're about ready to start the second set here tonight of this All-A second round. While we were in between the sets there, Coach Strong recognized the accomplishments of two of his players in that last set as Breathitt won 25-18 over Lee. During that set, Brielle Halsey passed the 500 kill mark for Breathitt High School, joining a very small list of folks that have done that we have records for. But she also already has 500 digs, so they honored her for that. And then Audrey Hamilton in that set passed Emily Watts to become the all-time assist leader at Breathitt High School. She passed Emily's mark of 1,608 assists. So all of that pressure that she's been feeling the last few weeks to get to that number is over and done, and now it's just time to play volleyball. The milestones are finished. You can get back to playing volleyball and move on.
The pressure is lifted.
You don't think about that. You know, the girls are they put so much pressure on themselves, a lot more than they need to.
Absolutely.
And now we're posing for a picture, so we can. As the clock ticks down, we have about 30 seconds before we get going here in set two. The judges should be switching. Yeah, there they go. The line judges are going to switch as we count down and get ready for set two. Both teams looked pretty impressive that time. They were a little scrappy.
Yeah,
they stayed close together.
They sure did. Had a good few rallies. Nice scoring plays. What's our prediction for this set? I think the same, or are you going to see Lee County fight and claw back a little bit?
I think you're going to see Breathitt had a little spot where they were leaving that center open. Mm-hmm. Also, we saw their setter dump a couple times on that spot there, that number 2 spot on the side. So I think you'll see more of that. Lee County's going to go to more of a push offense to try to hit those open spots. That way they're more targeted trying to put the ball in a specific spot. So I think you're going to see more of that. I think Breathitt's going to work a little more on their passing so that we get good sets to put that ball down. Lee County is going to focus on getting the ball on the ground. They were able to play the defense a lot of times that time, but they just got to work on putting the ball down. Service on both sides, we had quite a few in the net, is going to be something that both will have to focus on in this match, but also in matches to come through the rest of the year. No matter which team moves forward, it only gets harder from here.
Absolutely.
Final adjustments here as the R2 ref and the R1 ref make sure the floor is ready and everyone's in spot. Audrey Hamilton back to start us off with a serve here in set 2. And that's a serve to Condit, and Lee County puts it over. Just being scrappy, working hard. Hayes with a hit, and that's going to be out. Yeah, a little confusion there, but that's Lee County's ball. The ball was out. Lee County takes the first point of the second set. And Trinity Price back to serve. And she plays that back and out of bounds. McIntosh can't handle that high ball.
Off to a quick 2-0 lead here for Lee County.
Every point matters. Nice serve as Stacy puts that ball up, and Hayes outside and off the block. Lexi Pelfrey checks in, goes back for the serve. Looks like we're going to go back and forth like we did that first set if we keep this up. And a rough ball to handle. And Breathitt takes the point.
Now, what did she do on that one? Did she not clean?
Yeah, just the ball was in that zone. There's a little region that is really tough, and that's a little hook ball there. That thing's spinning sideways. There's a little spot that you either have to make a choice to go up with your hands or down with your hands to play the ball, and it hit perfectly right at that chest level. And Pelfrey back. Tried that little dump again. Stacy was there, but a little too much to set that ball out. As a sophomore, that's something you'll pick up as you go on. Libero fields that ball, and they play it over. Pelfrey with the ball up, Hamilton with the set, and Halsey off the block. Lee County's able to play it back up and over. As, good block. A little bit of a line encroachment there, but we're not going to see everything. Lee County plays it into the net. Pelfrey back to serve again. Breathitt out to a 3-point lead. Pelfrey, that high ball on the back line. And Price with the push. McIntosh up. And Halsey plays it over. Halsey puts it back in play. Ball up. They're going right to Hamilton. Take that setter out of the game. And down, kill for Halsey.
Good hit by Halsey.
She had to make an adjustment to get to that ball. She did a good job.
Absolutely. Especially after a long rally like that, too. You get mentally and physically taxed.
That's right. And it's the worst thing in the world to have a long rally like that and then lose the point. That just drives you crazy.
All that energy wasted.
It's just an emotional letdown when you lose that point. Lee County making a shoestring adjustment there as Pelfrey serves again. Another hard ball right about waist high, making somebody in that back row make a choice. As Price plays it over, outside to Halsey and off the block and down. Lee County can't get there. Lee County bringing those double blockers out here. They know that a lot of offense is going to go to Halsey, from Hamilton to Halsey. So Lee County sliding those double blockers out. That time they just didn't get out far enough to the pin to get the block in. Pelfrey again with a waist-high serve.
She's putting on a serving clinic at the moment.
That's right. Got to be really careful with those because sometimes, and Lee plays it up. Cundiff over. A little bit of a throw there by Halsey. Good rally going on here. Outside to Hayes, and just not enough to get there. But yeah, the danger of those waist-high serves is a lot of times if the defender will just step to the side, that ball's out.
Yeah.
So, but it's coming at you, and you have to make a choice.
Split second sometimes.
That's right.
Second decision. Sometimes it doesn't go the way you want.
Either get out of the way or let it hit you. As Alicia Gross is back to serve, and that's an ace. McIntosh can't handle that one. It's over and out. Gross back again. Lee County's bench joins in with the wave. She gets her spins in, and it's over the net. Nice top spin. You see that ball drop. As Stacy, a little bit long there. Point to Lee County. Lee County scratching their way back.
They sure are.
A couple games that I watched of them this afternoon, they certainly don't give up. They're going to stay right with you. They're not going to give you anything. Overpass by Pelfrey. Emily Warner with the ball over, and that's a tough ball from Halsey. Too much speed on that ball. Lee County just can't handle it. Stacy back, Charlie Stacy back to serve for Breathitt. Brinsley Neese checks in to walk across that front row. As Stacy puts down an ace. Great top spin on that ball. You see that ball cross the net and just dives. That's exactly what you want.
Textbook serving.
That's right. One of your big girls, you know, your blockers, your tall girls, that's hard for them to do sometimes. But there is another ace.
Another one.
And again, notice that rotation on that ball. That makes it even more difficult to handle. Heather Price, head coach for Lee, is thinking about that timeout. She took a look at the clock. She took a look at the score. If Breathitt scores here, we'll see a timeout. Calm her girls down and get them back on track. And they take the point. She gets to keep that timeout in her pocket. They only get 2, so she was thinking about it.
Got to know when to use them.
Usually about a 5-point lead is the most I would let anybody run out on this, if I thought I could change it at all.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you get 2 timeouts per set or per the
2 timeouts per set?
Per set.
Yep. Ball in. And Neese into the net. Just a little bit short on that. She got to take a step back. That comes with experience. Forget a lot of times Breathitt is playing 7th graders, 8th graders.
Yeah, they've got
freshmen,
varsity players of all different grade levels.
Yep, we've got 1 senior for Breathitt. Lee with 3. And mishandled and out. Lee County takes the point. Slowly but surely, they're working their way back in. They're down to a 2-point. Get that extra tap on the ball. A lot of them do that. As Hayes puts that ball over, an overpass. And the kill. Emily Warner, senior.
And that puts us within 1.
Get all of those bounces in, smack, and we're ready to go. Floats that one back on that back line. Set from Halsey, and Neese can't get there. Good hustle, good try. That ball had a little bit more trajectory on it than she expected. As we're tied.
Yeah, talking about handling pressure, already down 1 set, and they were down 5 or 6, got 5 there, and they're now tied back up.
And an ace.
And they have taken the lead.
11-10, Lee County ahead. Coach Strong pacing a little bit on the sidelines. Getting a little encouragement into his girls. As the serve is in and into the net. 11-11 as Raylan Back goes back to serve. She puts the ball in. Set from Tipton is down for Cundiff. Right into that middle like we talked about before. Breathitt leaves that little circle open sometimes in the middle.
Something he's going to have to
And
address.
Strong says it's time for a timeout. As they talk it over, we're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment. Got it. What's the name of number 5 for them? They have 2 on the roster with number 5. What now? Okay. Oh. It wasn't that discussed. And we're back. Breathitt High School PE gym as Coach Strong finishes up his instructions to his girls as they take the court again. Lee County scratched their way back and now have a 1-point lead over Breathitt here in the second set of this second round of the All-A tournament. Cundiff is back to serve for Lee County. Pelfrey with the dig. Halsey with the push up and over, taking advantage of that size difference. She's able to put it over the head of Emily Warner. And Breathitt ties it up again. A lot of times when you can find a mismatch like that, it's easy to control that. But you got to be aware of what's on the floor. As Halsey's serve is out of bounds. Point to Lee County. Trying to shoot down that line. Saw an opening, but just a little too far out. Warner with the ball in. Halsey mishandles that one. That's that chest-high ball. Do you take a step back and play it up? Or do you try to push it out? And out of bounds. Out of bounds as the ball rolls into, looks like the Reese's Cups down there at the concession stand. 14-13. Lee County leads Breathitt. As they take a moment to wipe up some water that was spilled on the floor. Player safety issues, so they're wiping that up. The referees hold up play until everything is clear. And here we go. Paul Linger blows the whistle as Nice is back to serve. Nice serve. And that is Trinity Price hits that one over as Hamilton sets outside to Hensley, and it is long. Point to Lee County. Nice checks out as the libero McIntosh checks in for Breathitt. And Willow Tipton back for Lee County to serve. She makes her approach, and a great serve right into an open spot there for an ace for Lee County. Lee County up by 3 here in the second set as Tipton serves. She goes through her service routine, starts her approach, and short into the net. Trying to go back to that same spot again. She had success with play before. Just a little bit, needed a little bit more on that as Audrey Hamilton goes back for Breathitt to serve.
Absolutely. If it's not fixed just yet, keep exploiting it.
Yep. Go right back there again. We used to do that. If we found a weakness, we would hit, and hit.
Until we
got it. That's right. That's right. And that set rolled out a little bit by Natalie Price, and Lee's not able to handle it. Hamilton back. And the ball is up. And they're going to call 2 hands on that. It rolled off just a little bit. She sort of got under the ball. It was a little bit awkward. But I have seen worse this year that they didn't call. So as Hamilton serves again for Breathitt. She pushes that one back. Goes at Cundiff over there. And as Lee gets it over. Price has just passes over and outside to Hayes, who tipped the ball. And they're going to call a replay on that one because she was in the blocking zone. So referee Olinger did correct himself. He called that one just a little bit early, so that was a legal hit.
Yeah, that is a new one on me. I've not seen that yet.
You can block, and then you can hit the ball if you're blocking in the zone, in the blocking zone. And she was. Good cross court and down. Yeah, a lot of people in the stands who haven't played a lot of volleyball, you'll see them scream and yell and wave their hands, but that was the correct call. Paul Olinger and Von Allen have been at this for a long, long time, as they call the game. They
have an eye for it.
They know the rules. They know exactly what's going on. And Hayes with the kill, cross court.
Right back at them.
That is one of the hardest balls to handle. If it's hard hit and anyway down, that angle carries the ball out the side, so it's really difficult. And again, Pelfrey back to serve as Breathitt has tied it up again, 17-17. These two teams going at it tonight. And Pelfrey into the net. Just a little bit too flat on that one. Ball dropped a little bit farther before she made contact. As Leisha Gross is back for Lee County. McIntosh puts the ball up. And that one-hand set from Hamilton. And Cundiff with a push. McIntosh and, the overpass. Price just a little bit behind on that one. She was there and she was set up. She's just a little bit behind, but that's what happens sometimes to younger players. She will, in a year and a half, she won't make that mistake. As Stacy served in. And Cundiff down for the kill.
Strong hit.
She hit that ball into two blockers.
Absolutely.
Just rolled down.
Rolled down, too.
As Lee County takes the 1-point lead. Ever so close to that 20 mark. Natalie Price back. She gets her bounces in. One ball slap, and we're ready to roll. I think she would like to have that one back. Chloe Hayes checks out for Breathitt, and Raylan back goes back to serve for the Bobcats. Short serve by Raylan back. As that is going to be a kill. That was a lot of people calling for a roof on that one. That is a third hit. You cannot roof a third hit. The set by Price and down by Cundiff. The blockers were set up a little bit farther inside, expecting that cross court, and she goes down the line in that open spot. 20-20. Yeah, that's a senior for you right there. She sees the floor really well. She serves back, and McIntosh had difficulty with that angle. I think there was some discussion there whose ball that was, and McIntosh unable to handle it. Lee County takes the 1-point lead as we creep toward 25 here in set two. Cundiff with the serve. Hamilton set to the middle, and Neese puts that ball up. And Halsey. Hamilton sets. Halsey shortens that one. Lee goes outside to number 3, Trinity Price, and that ball's alive, still going. And unable. Breathitt's unable to handle that one. Little communication breakdown. 22-20, Lee County. Cundiff back to serve.
Got to be able to communicate.
That's the fundamentals here in volleyball. And that's going to be in. He called that ball in. It was close.
I was looking on the screen here, and
Yeah,
Don't know what I can make of that.
That is the Lee County judge. He called that ball in. It was very, very close. Very close.
Well done.
It may have been on the line. He is the man to call it because he has the angle better than anybody in this gym. And Lee County can't handle the ball. 22-22. Bobcats tie this up again. Seems like we've said that before.
Yeah, absolutely. Some determination here to fight.
Halsey, a very good server for Breathitt County. And she goes right at Cundiff again, and they're unable to handle it. As Lee County says, we need a timeout. We've got to slow this down. As we take a break here, 23-22, Breathitt in the lead.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal.
Welcome back here tonight. We're seeing some teams really go at it here, giving everything they've got. Well, Breathitt lead by 1 point, 23-22 here in the second set. Halsey with a serve and out of bounds as Breathitt takes it to set point here in set 2. Breathitt leads 1-0 after winning the first set. Halsey with a serve. And it's going to be tough, and Breathitt takes the second set. 25-22. 25-22 as we take a commercial break and get you ready for that third set here at Breathitt High School PE Gym. It's Breathitt 2, Lee County 0.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Wolf County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolf County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolf County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
And we're back at Breathitt High School. Tonight's match between the Breathitt County Bobcats and the Lee County Bobcats. Currently, Breathitt leads 2-0 as we're ready to go into the third set. Teams are breaking the huddle. They get a 3-minute break in between the matches, so it gives them a chance to get a little bit of something to drink, talk a little bit, coach give them some advice, and get them out there ready to go. As we move into set 3, Breathitt wins this one, the match is over. Lee wins this one, they force it to a fourth set. So Lee's going to be on point. They talked with Coach Mullins, talked with Coach Price. Their shoulders aren't dropped. They're still in this. A lot of times you can see a team's emotion just by how they go back onto the floor. Lee County's still ready to fight. Cundiff cheering her team on as Trinity Price is back to serve as we get started here in the third set.
Absolutely. Lee County doesn't seem to give up. They are fighters for sure.
Stacy. And Stacy stepped across the center line for the first point to Lee County. She was so close, but yet that foot touched down, and that's all it took. Trinity Price to serve again for Lee. And she pushes that ball back, and it's off the backboard and down for Lee County.
Off to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah. We always say if you have to put your hands up and you're as tall as, say, Bree Halsey, that ball's probably out. Stacy with the pass, ball up and out of bounds.
A little too much mustard on that dog.
Little too much. She hit the ball solid. She didn't get on top of the ball. Got to get above it and push that ball down. Lee jumps out to a 3-0 lead. Pass by McIntosh and a push.
Oh, good push
by Hamilton.
That seems to be one of her
nice
specialties there.
Yeah, that's when you've got a setter who can do that consistently. That's very nice for a coach. When they see that open spot, they can put the ball right there. Hamilton's rewarded with a trip back to serve as she puts that ball in. Outside to Cundiff, and Cundiff puts it over. Stacy. And that's off the set, off the block and down. Point for Breathitt. Hamilton back to serve for Breathitt. Passes up. Cundiff is blocked at the nets. And down. Both teams cheering for each other. The benches are active tonight. We've seen cheers. We've seen the wave. We've seen a variety of things coming from the bench to support these teams as Cundiff puts that ball up and a save by Hensley and into the net from the back row. I think she saw somebody crawling or sliding across the floor and kind of took her eye off the ball on that one. So
probably the wave over here.
Yeah. Yep. That'll do it every time. Back to serve for Lee County is Leisha Gross. As we're having a shoe issue, Willow Tipton working on her shoes, and we're ready to roll. Olinger blows the whistle as this play gets underway. And McIntosh.
That's good hustle, but can't quite get to that one.
Working hard, working overtime to get to that ball. Lee County jumps out to a 2-point lead. As Gross back to serve for the Bobcats. Made the long trip over here from Betaville tonight. As she puts that ball into play, good position on that. Hensley plays it back in, and Stacy's over the net with the ball. Cundiff out of the middle, and she's blocked. Okay, they're going to call net on that. I think there was some contact.
She hit too much of the net.
Yeah, well, they're saying there was no contact with the defense's hand, which would be a 4 hit. I thought there was some contact, but regardless, we'll take the point. As Pelfrey served that in for an ace. She made Tipton turn left. A lot of girls can't go left to get the ball.
She made her mark last game or last set serving, and she is starting off good on set number 3.
That's what you want. You want every girl to serve. And another ace. Again, she's going for that alley. She's making these girls in the back row make a choice. The serve is hard. It's coming at you fast, and you have to make a choice. And just too much on that one, too. Tipton's not able to get the ball back over the net. Lexi's run off 3 points here. Service in the middle. Tipton over to Cundiff, who puts it across. The set from Hamilton, and Hayes is dug. Cundiff just pushes that one. Hamilton outside. No, she went middle. McIntosh with the pass to Hamilton. Up to Halsey, who is down for the kill. Not much you can do with that. As the libero checks in for Lee County. Cundiff plays that one over as McIntosh passes up to Hamilton, up to Stacy, who gets on top of that ball and puts it down.
That was a good play.
Yeah, you can see when they get that hand in the right position, there's not much you can do when that ball is down, truly down. And that was good ball there. The timing was perfect. She was on top of it, able to put that ball down for the point for Breathitt, as they're now up by 4 based on Pelfrey's serves here. And there's another ace by Pelfrey.
That'll take it to 5.
Yep, up by 5. As Lee County says, let's talk about this. There's something going on here. As we take a break, and you can hear from some of our wonderful sponsors.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome to Breathitt High School as we are in the 3rd set of the 2nd round of the All-A tournament. Lee County called a timeout after Breathitt jumped out to a 5-point lead based on the serves of Lexi Pelfrey, who really sort of put on a clinic here this last few serves. And she's back. And again. And it's down. 6 in a row for Pelfrey here as they extend that lead.
6-0 run.
She's really making these Lee County players make a choice. What are you going to do with this ball? You know it's coming at you. You know it's going to be hard. And it's going to be near that back line. As Warner plays it across. Set in the middle, and Stacy not able to put that ball over.
Little light on that hit.
Yep, she had to go with that left hand.
No.
Really, really tough for a predominantly right-hand player to switch arms. Some people can do it. As we have Natalie Price back for Lee County. Number 5 goes through her routine and puts that ball in. McIntosh with the overpass. You can tell Cundiff really wanted that ball, but she got that one instead. As the ball is down in the kill. A good front row player is looking for the opportunity to put that ball down. They love those overpasses, and you can see it in her eyes, but it was a little bit far off the net. She made the right choice, though. As Natalie Price gets her bounces in, 1 ball slap, and here we go. Stacy with the dig. Hamilton up. Outside to Cundiff, who pushes that ball over. A good dig. Good play by McIntosh.
Yes, that was a great save by Megan.
And the joust at the net. Both teams active on defense. Little communication issue, and she pushes back to that corner. Outside to Warner, and that looked like it was in, and he called it in.
Called it in. Great rally there by Lee County.
Good hustle, both sides going after that ball. That all was set off by McIntosh's play there to get that ball up. Price set to serve. She floated that one, but it was high enough.
Couldn't quite handle that one.
Lee County's not out of this yet. No matter what the scoreboard says, they're still fighting. Price puts the ball in play. A little bit shorter that time. Hamilton up, and Halsey down for the kill. Stacy back to serve. Breathitt down by 3. And the set for Cundiff. And she puts that ball in. Ball in for a point for Lee County.
It's a perfect push right there. Just
12 to 10. Breathitt in the lead. Sometimes you look at the scoreboard wrong.
It happens.
Yep. As Cundiff serves. Set by Hamilton, and Neese puts the ball over. Good push. And some miscommunication.
Straight hustle by Megan again.
She was there, almost got a hand under that.
Almost there.
Almost able to get that up to where it's playable. Lee County to within 1 of Breathitt. Pushing that ball back. And we have a tie game. We've been here before.
Absolutely.
As Presley Cundiff back to serve.
Set 2 played out just like this.
And a hard serve, a hard hit down, and Cundiff can't quite handle it. Another kill for Halsey. You notice Halsey switching to this outside position, or this number 1 position over here. She likes that side, that left-hand side. That gives her more court to hit toward, more of a target, as Raylan back puts the ball in. And that's going to be an ace as it clears off the scorer's table. And the ball back to Raylan back. Breathitt still with a 2-point lead as back serves. Into the net, just short. Just short. Raylan, of course, is an 8th grader.
Yeah, I was just about to brag on her, but I held my tongue.
Didn't want the jinx, huh?
Didn't want to jinx it, but it ended up getting served into the net anyway.
But blocked by Lee County on Halsey there. They knew where the ball's going. Outside, Trinity Price puts it over. Hamilton puts the ball up and into the net. Point Lee County as they take the lead. Or actually, they tie it up. Sorry. Doug Halsey's quick with that score change there.
Who was?
Why you get a professional scorekeeper?
Luckily, Breathitt has one of the best in the business.
And a push by Neese.
Oh.
Some joust at the net as Halsey plays that one over. Lee County set outside to Trinity Price as she puts it over. Hamilton up for Halsey and long. Now Lee County goes up 1, 15-14. Back and forth and back and forth. Warner puts that ball into play. Hamilton up for Neese.
Good push.
And Price puts that ball over. Hamilton with the throw, and it's all over.
Textbook.
If she does that, there's not much you can do with it.
Textbook push by Audrin.
Tied up again, 15-15 as Halsey back to serve for Breathitt. Which team is going to get a few breaks here? That's the first one for Breathitt. If they can capitalize on another. An ace by Halsey. They always say the best defense is a good offense. You could put that defense back on their heels early with a good serve. It helps for the rest of the play. Breathitt jumps out now to a 2-point lead. That's a big lead for these two teams.
It is indeed.
And into the net.
Controlling mistakes.
It's going to be which team gets a little bit of separation, maybe a 3-point separation here. The Who walks away with set 3. Breathitt up by 1, 17-16, as Willow Tipton back to serve. And that ball was in. That was a back corner, but it was in as Hensley not able to make the play. And we tied up again, 17-17. Tipton with the serve in. And that's in to give the lead to Lee County.
That was a good hit.
An overpass, taking advantage of that overpass to put that ball down.
Put it absolutely where we were not.
That'll do it every time, every single time. Tipton back to serve again. Willow Tipton is a sophomore, as we said before. Overpass. And they're going to call 2 hands. And Lee County with the 2-point lead.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Coach Strong
set 2.
Called timeout for Breathitt County as Lee County has a 2-point lead. We take a short break here. Be right back with more action.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome back to Breathitt High School as we are nearing the end of the third set. Lee County, the visiting team here. Lee County Bobcats up by 2 points over the home team, Breathitt County. As Coach Strong hasn't broken the huddle yet. And Lee County is back to serve. Willow Tipton back to serve as Breathitt breaks the huddle and heads back out. Breathitt up 2-0 as we're now in this third set. Coach Strong had the board out, and he's certainly got something in mind that he's got his girls working on, so we'll see how that works here. As there is a coach point as Tipton served it into the net.
Coming out of a timeout.
Yep.
Serve it into the net. I guess that's what
we call it a coach point. Out the back, whatever. No girl gets credit for that one. It's all coaching right there. As they go right back to Cundiff again on that serve. And off the block and down. Lee County makes it to 20 first. Up by 2.
It seems to be a reoccurring theme. The first team to make it to 20 typically pulls out the win.
With these two teams as matched as they are, I wouldn't guarantee anything. As Stacy up and down off that block. We're going to trade points back and forth, back and forth. It's going to be who gets the little tip on out the edge.
Now we do, you play and you win by 2, correct?
That's right.
Even if you make it past 25.
That's right. The most I've ever seen was a 35-33 win
35
years ago. That was a long night. And that's going to be point for Breathitt.
And here we are, tied up again.
Price pins that one against the net.
Oh, wait.
They have the score 21-20. Breathitt up by 1. As Hamilton served that one in. Almost a carry there. As it goes outside to Hayes, and Hayes puts that ball up and down. Breathitt with a 2-point lead here in the third set. 22-20. Hamilton back to serve again. She gets the call from the bench. Gets her routine in, and she's up. Set outside to Cundiff. Hammered that ball as Lee County brings a point back. She hammered that ball. 21-21.
There's a scoreboard error over there. Oh, Halsey put up 2 points when it should have just been 1. It should tied at 21 now.
Should be 21-21, is that right?
Yep, correct.
We are correct.
We are now correct.
And 22 for Lee County. We bragged on him, and you see what happened.
Yep.
That's what.
Broadcaster's curse.
I didn't know it extended to the scorers table, but he got it fixed. That's the important thing.
Apparently it spreads everywhere.
As back to serve is Leisha Gross for Lee County. Nice little arc with a little top spin, and Hamilton wisely waits on that ball. And off the block it down. 23-21 Lee County. You can feel a little momentum here, as Strong says, let's take a timeout.
So will we.
We're going to take one with you.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts. And stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bateville. Be sure and shop in the store or online at rosebros.com.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Welcome back to Breathitt High School here in the PE gym as we are in the third set. 23-21, Lee County in the lead. Stacy. And Werner is blocked by Stacy, and Hayes. Breathitt brings it back to within 1. Helfrey, who's racked up the points tonight from that service area, goes back to serve.
What a way to kill Lee County's momentum there.
A nice block will do it every time. And Pelfrey serves the ball in. And that's going to be an overpass. Hamilton puts it up. Halsey up. And out of bounds.
Hit by Halsey.
Strong hit from Halsey. And they can't handle that ball. We're tied up again. 23-23. Remember, you got to win by 2. 25, win by 2. Set outside to Cundiff. And that's what Lee County wants.
Yep.
Their strongest hitter on that outside. And we have set points here in the third set. 24-23, Lee County in the lead. Lee County has what they want in the front row. They have Cundiff out there hitting out of that number 1 spot. McIntosh with the pass. Hamilton up for Halsey and off the block. Still alive as Lee County just plays it over. See if Breathitt can get in system outside to Hayes. And she is out. Lee County takes set 3. We're now 2 sets for Breathitt, 1 set for Lee County. As we get ready for a 3-minute break before we go into the 4th set, we'll take a break too and be right back.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
What a night of volleyball here at the Breathitt High School gym. We've seen 2 teams go at it, give everything they've got, and it's showing on the court. You have 2 teams that are unwilling to give away a single point.
Absolutely. It's a fight out there on the court tonight. We've seen Lee County on third set battle back, close game, and win. And then set 2, Lee County was battling back and forth, and Breathitt took the win on that set.
That's right. You know, it was tough there. Lee County had their backs against the wall in that third set, and they ended up winning 25-23 to take this into the 4th set. And both teams are on the floor. The ball goes out for the serve. We're about ready to kick off set 4. Again, this is a must-win for Lee County to send this to a 5th set. Breathitt wins, we're finished. Lee County wins, we go to a 5th set. That 5th set is crucial. Only goes to 15. Hamilton served the ball into Cundiff. And down. Lee County opens up with the first point.
Yep, I was just about to say, they strike first.
Trinity Price, senior, back to serve for Lee. Just put the ball in play. McIntosh. Charlie Stacy puts the ball. And Hamilton, seeing that open corner, delivers a point for Breathitt. Tying this game up.
Pushing it right where Lee County isn't on the court.
Yeah, you pull that defense up, she's going to put it in that back corner. You can never be ready for that, so you have to, if you're pulled up, you're not going to make that. As Pelfrey back to serve for Breathitt. She's had a couple impressive runs.
She has indeed.
As Trinity Price just plays that ball over. Halsey out the side. Lee County with another point.
A little too hard and a little out of control from Halsey.
Yeah, she got under that ball and ended up having to put that one out sideways, trying to get that ball in. She got there a little quicker than I think she intended to. As Leisha Gross serves the ball in. And that's in. A little throw over by Warner. Outside to Halsey. And that ball is down.
It always impresses me whenever they can fish it out of that net like that.
It's timing. You got to get low and time it perfectly. A lot of people try to stand up and play it out of that net. You got to just about be on the ground to play that ball up. As Charlie Stacy back to serve for Breathitt. And an ace. Willow Tipton not able to play that little short drop-in ball with all that top spin. Coach Price encouraging her team. Stacy serving. And again, another short serve as Price hustles to get that ball but not able to control it. Charlie Stacy back. She has Breathitt up to a 2-point lead here. As she goes across the other side of the court. I believe that ball touched the net as it went across. As Hamilton tries that one-handed set. Hayes with the ball, and it's going to be Lee County.
Yep. Now, do they get to?
I think they called Halsey in the net.
In the net. That's what I thought. I seen the net move just a little too much there.
We're going to call Halsey in the net as Natalie Price back to serve for Lee County. Breathitt with a 1-point lead. Up by Hayes, outside to Brinsley Neese, and a little bit long, out of bounds. Point to Lee County. And we're tied again.
Story of the night, back and forth.
Yep. They have 5 seconds to serve that ball. She's getting really close. Into the net. You'll see referees sometimes count those 5 seconds off. I have seen a delay called.
Now what happened? I've never seen that. What happens in a delay situation?
From the time that the referee blows the whistle, you have those 5 seconds to deliver the ball. If not, it's a penalty and the ball goes to the other side to serve.
Interesting.
So you give up a point and a penalty.
Point and possession, I get.
And that's going to be too much for Cundiff as she gets that off the side of her hand. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty and the point, and the service goes to the other team. As Raylan back will serve for Breathitt. And into the net.
And somehow I missed. No, okay. There's
Holly Chrisman, the libero, checks out for Lee as Cundiff goes back to serve. Presley Cundiff served the ball in to McIntosh. Good, strong service, and that ball was kept in play by Halsey. And that's going to be long by Trinity Price out the backside. Halsey back to serve for Breathitt as Pelfrey comes to the bench and Destiny Hensley checks in. Breathitt with a 2-point lead. Ball up to Trinity Price as she plays the ball over. Hamilton set to Hensley. And Lee County with a point.
I think that was just a miscue there.
A little bit. Destiny. She started moving a little early.
Yeah.
Got to slow down just a little bit and wait. Emily Warner with the serve. And Hamilton goes again with that push.
She's lethal with that push.
And Lee keeps leaving that spot open. They bounce up and bounce back, and they leave it open, and she'll lay it right in there. 8-6, Breathitt in the lead as Megan McIntosh, Breathitt's only senior, back to serve. And that's an ace. Right down that line with a little hook. 3 points for Breathitt. 3-point lead for Breathitt. Here in the 4th set, McIntosh goes right back to Warner. Blocked by Breathitt up. Hamilton, back row for Halsey. They handle it.
Powerful hit by Halsey.
Halsey with that dig in the back row. Hamilton up for Stacy, and she's down for a kill. Warner not able to get there on that one. Megan McIntosh to serve for Breathitt. Breathitt, a little bit of comfort here with a 4-point lead, but they can't let their guard down. We've seen this before. Outside, Trinity Price. McIntosh puts the ball up. Hensley puts it in play and out of bounds. Off the hand of Halsey. Lee County stops that scoring drive.
Absolutely, Lee County gets an opportunity to dig out of this hole.
Willow Tipton for Lee County back to serve, number 8. Sophomore puts the ball in, and it's an ace. Tipton to serve again. And into the net for Tipton. She didn't quite get all of that. Kind of went off the side of the hand. You can see it fade out to her right as she hit the ball. Audrey Hamilton looks over to the bench, and the serve is called in. She makes her approach, and they're targeting Cundiff on that outside. Dig by Halsey, set by Hamilton, and Hensley up and down.
Good play by Hensley.
Tipton may have turned an ankle a little bit there. She comes to the bench with a little bit of a grimace. Hamilton puts that ball in, shooting for that alley between Warner and Cundiff.
Well, I seen her walking off the court, but I didn't see what the reasoning was.
And the kill by Destiny Hensley.
Destiny with 2 back-to-back points.
Hamilton still on the service run. Outside, played over by Price. Hamilton up to Stacy. Stacy didn't quite get all of that one. And back, Cundiff plays that one. Set from Price, and it's going to be out of bounds by Alicia Gross. Breathitt putting a little distance here off the serves of Hamilton. 14-8.
They sure are. This might be the biggest lead of the night.
Quite possibly. It sure feels like it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's the net court ace from Hamilton. Timeout. Timeout, Heather Price says for Lee County. We'll take another break with them as Breathitt leads 15-8 in the 4th set.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome back. Volleyball action here tonight at Breathitt High School. And we are in the PE gym. Breathitt County currently leads 15-8, going back out of a timeout into the 4th set. Lee County, Coach Price called timeout to calm her girls down, maybe quell this run. Audrey Hamilton's been on a little bit of a service tear here.
Absolutely. She might be looking for some coaching points as well.
Didn't happen this time, maybe next time. And Gross into the net. As a sophomore, she'll get that. It's all steps and footwork. She'll get there.
All comes in due time.
It does. You just have to be patient sometimes. Work hard and be patient. As Hamilton ends her run with an out-of-bounds serve there. Lee County with the ball and a chance to make up some of this deficit. 16-9, Breathitt. Trinity Price back to serve. Service to Hayes. And the block at the net. That ball enters that zone, you can block, and that's what the referee's giving that signal. You see him give that zone signal. Mutual contact in the middle. Breathitt happened to win that joust at the net. 17-9 as Pelfrey back to serve for Breathitt. And that's an ace. That's a tough ball to handle. You can see it on Tipton's face.
Absolutely. She's been doing that all night, too.
They're going to move her forward a little bit. That puts her under that ball when it's another low, hard ball. Pelfrey's going to come right back with another serve. She just changed players. Hit that one to Warner over there on the side.
She is locked in.
Another
tonight.
ace.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how many she's had tonight.
Yeah, I wish I'd kept count. She's got a lot, I'm sure.
May have to sharpen your pencil as many she's had. May have written it down to the nub. And again, she comes back.
Yeah.
And that ball's still alive.
Wow.
Halsey put the ball up, set from Stacy, and Halsey with the cross court kill. 20-9, Breathitt County. Breathitt a little more aggressive. You notice they're putting the ball down. They had gone to sort of a touch offense, just trying to put the ball, place the ball. Now they've gone back to power. That's going to be an out of bounds for another ace for Alexis Pelfrey. 21-9, Breathitt. Power sometimes works, sometimes that soft touch works. In this set, it's certainly power that's winning out. Serves and power. And again, a touch out the side by Warner. 20-9, Breathitt County. Lee County not talking a lot right now, kind of quiet, not making a lot of eye contact with each other. And Pelfrey serves in again. Gross plays the ball over. Set by McIntosh and Stacy off the touch. Off the touch, point, Breathitt County. 23-9. Breathitt County in the lead.
Yeah, Breathitt County has absolutely ran off and left Lee County this set, which has not been the case.
And Pelfrey serves into the net. Give a little bit of life to Lee County, but they've got a lot of work to do. 23-10.
Huge deficit to overcome on the fourth set here.
Both teams, you can't say enough about how hard both teams have played tonight.
They have absolutely
well-matched teams. They played in the summer. They traded a few games in the summer during Summer League, and now you're seeing that pay off here as Breathitt makes it to set and match point. 24-10, set and match point here in the fourth set. As Charlie Stacy back to serve for Breathitt County. Lee County eyes the ball. Stacy puts it in play. Set outside to Cundiff. And down and off that block. 24-1 to 24-11. And that's set point, match point 1 that they've overcome. A few more to go. Natalie Price back to serve for Lee County. Breathitt's defense is set. Price with the ball slap and puts it in play. And they're going to have to play it over. Ball up to Warner. And blocked and down on Breathitt's side. That's 2 match points they've survived. 24-12. And to serve in to McIntosh. Hamilton with the set. Neese into the net. 3 set points, match points.
The timing was just off just a little bit there.
Little bit. You gotta leave just as that ball touches your setter's hand. As Price to serve. And that's going to be out of bounds. Breathitt wins set 4 to take this match 3-1. We'll take a little quick break. We'll be right back to wrap this one up. And Breathitt wins 3-1 over Lee County in the second round of the All-A.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome back to Breathitt High School again as we wrap up this match tonight. This is the second round of the 2024 All-A Tournament. Breathitt County will advance, having defeated the Bobcats of Lee County by a score of 3-1. And Breathitt took it first set, 25-18. Second set, 25-22. Lee County takes the third set, 25-23. And Breathitt wins the fourth, pulling away 25-13. Take the 3-1 victory. Breathitt moves on. They will play and continue. They're now in the semifinals and looking forward to advancing a little farther. What did you see tonight? What do you think the most important thing tonight for Breathitt and for Lee?
For Breathitt, I think their serving is was awesome by Pelfrey. So if they can continue that in the future, this should be quite a good run for them in the tournament. Halsey and Hamilton both played amazing tonight, I think, personally. Powerful hits by Halsey, and Audrin's got that IQ to put the ball exactly where she needs to, when she needs to. Lee County's got some strong determination, and they they have a will to win, and I think that will serve them really good for the remainder of the season.
Yeah, Lee County rolling right now, doing a great job, winning a lot over there in the 56th district. Coach Price, her first year as head coach at Lee County, doing a great job. Neil Mullins helping her with that. But you saw really tonight, Warner, Price, and Cundiff, their three seniors, really kind of led this team and drove this team, especially in that third set. You saw a lot out of them, their serves, their kills. Of course, Cundiff led this team again, I'm sure, in digs and probably in kills. And just a tremendous night of volleyball. This is what you want to see. At the end of the game, they all shook hands. Everybody left here knowing that they gave everything they had. But Breathitt, in the end, wins 3-1, pulls out, and continues in this year's All-A tournament. Got a lot of season to go, a lot of volleyball to go. We thank you again for tuning in to Bluegrass Sports Nation. We're very happy that we have our sponsors who provide this as a service to the community to help these girls get out there, get their name out there, to promote our teams, give us an opportunity, those who can't make it to the game, to watch. Maybe you're in another state, maybe you're in another country, but you're able to watch a Breathitt High School volleyball game and support your family, your friends, and this team. You're able to watch the teams around us as they come to Breathitt, or as we go to Letcher, or as we go to all of the communities where BSN supports. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. On behalf of myself, Stephen Bowling, and Kyle Brewer, we want to say thank you. Have a great night, and we look forward to more volleyball to come.